Hey guys, Chris here with M&G Automotive Detailing. It's another day in the life video. So today we have a snow day, unfortunately. So what we figured is on a snow day, why don't we work on a PPF job? So this is my 2022 Challenger Hellcat. I had gotten a few months ago, brand new. So we just decided, well, why don't we do full body on it? So we're gonna do full body PPF on this car today, but I just want to go back a little bit. So previously, I'm a big car guy. So I had a 2018 V6 Challenger. That was my first Challenger. And then I went into, after a few years, I got a 2021 Scat Pack 392 Challenger. If you can't see the trend, kind of like the Challenger stuff. So, but then after that, this was like a dream car since 2015 when they first dropped the Hellcat. It was like my dream car, one of. And I finally was able to find one that was brand new, but it's a little older, but it was brand new, never bought. So I was able to find one by a good friend of ours, and I was able to purchase it, and we're gonna do full body PPF to fully protect this car. So everything on this car is gonna get PPF on it from top to bottom. So we're gonna start with the hood, fenders, then the doors, everything. So yesterday, I came in, I prepped the whole car top to bottom, deconned it with iron remover, then clayed it. Blew out all the cracks from all the water in there. And then now we're just doing a quick polish on it just to kind of get off all those little residues and stuff and get all the edges really nice and bare so the PPF can stick well. So I'm gonna get to that right now. And then after that, we're gonna get to PPF in it. Alrighty, so also yesterday we removed the Hellcat emblems. Wah, I know, it's kind of sad. But we took those off yesterday. They're a little difficult with that 3M tape they have on them. So we have these over here because these are actually color matched to my wheels, which we'll show you that in a little bit. So I have the Brass Monkey wheels, so it's a very special option on the car. So they actually color match them to the wheels, which is pretty cool. But the only bad thing, I guess, was I couldn't buy new ones because you can't find them right now. So we have to reuse these. So at some point this week, I'll have to re-3M tape these and then you know, put them back on. So that was kind of difficult yesterday dealing with that. So. Gotta blow them pads out. On a side note, guys, this morning I decided to go to Starbucks. I pull up to the drive-thru. No one's coming to the, you know, to the thing they talk to you through, you know? So I'm like, okay. So I pull up to the window. Comes to find out they have a 2-hour delay of opening. Wasn't that big of a deal. The snow wasn't that bad. Like, so I had to sit there till 7:15 until they opened. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish up this back bumper, but in the meantime, you guys should go check out what PPF Greg's doing.
All right, guys, as you can see, I got the patterns starting to get plotted out. So we got the fenders going, and then we got all the other patterns in the software. We're gonna start plotting them out, and then we'll get going on the install. So they put a piece of PPF down here. I want to get it, once I get it off, I want to show you guys. I might have to cut it because it might take a little bit to get this off, but it is literally the most worthless piece of PPF. And we're gonna remove it because we're doing the full quarter. All right, so I'm getting it off. I left a little bit of glue, but I just want to show you the size of this piece of PPF. So like, what in the world is that gonna do?
Alrighty guys, we just finished up polishing the Hellcat. So we just pulled it back in the wash bay. There was quite a bit of dust on it, so we just went through, gonna rinse it off. We washed it real quick, just to get off all that dust, because you don't want any debris under the film. So we just did that. So we're gonna get to rinsing it off and then pull it up and then get started PPFing it. All right, guys, we got the fenders on, PPF defenders so far. We just did the door, so we're just tightening up the edges on that. And then we're gonna get to that quarter panel piece, which is unbelievably big. It's like, it starts here, and it literally goes the whole back length of the car. We'll show you a better view of that. But this is a hard car. It's not easy. All right, so we're gonna show you how big this quarter panel piece really is. It starts here in the front here, goes all the way up, comes all the way down, comes back in here, up around the gas cap, all the way to there. Now that's a PPF piece right there, if you ask me.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to plot out the quarter panels. So as you can see, this is a giant piece. It goes from the A-pillar all the way back to the rear bumper and down to the almost like the rocker. It's a ginormous piece. We're gonna get it on. We're gonna probably need 3 people to get it on. Driver quarter panels, they're 10 feet of film. We might honestly go through the whole roll. Just imagine if I fucked up the cut. Like cutting it and I cut the piece, I'm like, oh my God.
Wow, would you look at that? That's a big old piece right there now, isn't it? Wow, would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? I mean, come here, just look at it. How big it is. Would you just look at that? But no, in all seriousness, this is a huge piece. It takes about 3 guys to get it on the car. It does take a little while to fully install as well. But yeah, we're gonna get this onto there and it's gonna look awesome, so. So see that? 3 guys get this piece on.
Alrighty guys, we're gonna get to the mirror caps on the Hellcat. As you can see, they're super, super difficult. They're a rounded shape, they're not like a square, so it's like really, really hard to wrap these. So what we're gonna do is, Greg came up with a really good idea. We're actually gonna use black PPF on it. We can cover this top section where I'm more worried about, not the bottom. The black's just gonna help it, so we're not, it's gonna hide a little bit more of the tack marks on it. So hopefully that, goes good. So we're gonna get to that right now.
Aww.
Gotta bring in reinforcement. Alrighty guys, got the mirrors laid down. They look a little funky. It's like I got little wings going on here. The reason they look like that is these are super difficult, like I said earlier. So we're letting them set for like an hour or two. We're gonna get to doing one of the bumpers next. So in the meantime, we're gonna let them set. We're gonna get to the next piece. All right, so we're gonna get to the front bumper now. So I'm just going around prepping all the edges, and then Greg's over there plotting the piece for it, and we're gonna get to putting it on. Alrighty guys, so we got the mirrors all trimmed up. We let them sit for a few hours just to dry out and everything. They took them really well, so we came in, we trimmed them. They look actually really good. I'm really stoked with how that came out. All right guys, we got the big bumper put on the front of the Hellcat. That went on pretty good. So what we did is we trimmed it, all the edges and stuff, and then we also just heated all those edges down. So that's all good to go. So next, we're not really sure what we're gonna do yet. We're not sure we're gonna do the hood or the back bumper first. So we'll see where we go with that. All right, guys, we're on to the back bumper. It's a tough one. It's definitely not the easiest part of the car, but we're gonna try to work through it. So we're gonna get to that now. All right, finished up the back bumper. That was a little tough, but we got it, so it's a good thing. So now we're gonna go on to the hood. So Greg's prepping that. We're gonna bolt the hood and see how it goes. Joel, now you have to start talking to it in Spanish. Oh, he's trying to get bird's eye view on my camera. That was a good idea. All right, guys, got the hood all PPF'd. Looks really good. We also wrapped up the back bumper on the Hellcat today also. So now on to tomorrow, we're gonna just do double check around the whole car, do some minor touches up, just on the edges, just make sure everything's down and heat everything up, and then we get to see what it looks like outside. All right, we're on to the final day on the Hellcat full body PPF. So Greg and I are gonna go around the whole vehicle, expect everything. Just heat around all the edges and everything, make sure everything's down, ready to go. And then we're gonna do a wipe down on it, and then we'll pull it outside, see what it looks like. Guys, we're all wrapped up on the Hellcat. It got full body PPF. Now we're out here looking at this beautiful thing. Just a little recap. So we did full body on it, obviously. So all of the painted surfaces, as you see, that got the normal clear PPF done on it. The car already came from the factory with the hood, the roof, and the trunk lid were already satin black. So what we went ahead and did is we actually used stealth PPF on those areas. Just so it kept that matte finish that I wanted. So other than that, guys, listen, if you're in the market for PPF or ceramic coatings, M&G is where it's at. We do great work. So hit us up if you're interested in any of those services. But other than that, this is my baby. I'm ready to go hit some car shows now. Guys, like and subscribe. Thanks.